a book. I used to be so scared of what I couldn't control. It seemed whatever I touched, I broke. The wind at my back, the grass so green, the sun on my face, it was all a dream till you said, wake up, wake up, wake up, take my hand. I'm here for you now, I'll help you stand. The world isn't so frightening, it's not all thunder and lightning. And as long as we are together, life can only get better. I used to be embarrassed about my eyes, my nose, my smile, so I hid my face behind my hair. I spent so many years feeling like I was drowning. Now finally I'm coming up for air. Laughing out loud, being part of a team, touching the stars, it was all a dream till you said, wake up, wake up, wake up, take my hand. I'm here for you now, I understand. The world isn't so frightening, it's not all thunder and lightning. And as long as we are together, life can only get better. Life can only get better.
Good morning. Good morning. Morning coffee. This is not going to be a long one today. And I know I said that I was going to do the lives. The challenge is that everybody's sick. Everybody's sick. I'm sick too. I'm feeling better than most. My wife's feeling pretty decent. But the kids, Ruby, I wanted to do this with Ruby this morning. Oh, she's just hacking. She's got, her and Roman have fevers and the whole bit. And so we kind of spent the whole weekend that way. It was just sick and yuck. And so I didn't want to make her get up and do this. It is Monday, December 15th, 2025, coming close to the end of the year. And changes are on the horizon. Let's see. It's going to be a short one today. I don't have a whole lot to say. It is not 4 a.m. No, not in December. I've been sleeping in. I mean, sleeping in for me is like till 6 a.m, right? But, wow, difference. Taking naps when I need to. Yesterday, because I was sick and I was getting bad, I think I slept, 10 hours, 10 extra hours, so probably like 14, 15, 16 hours, I don't know, hooked up to oxygen, my CPAP machine, and yeah, I'm feeling pretty good this morning, pretty happy, pretty pleased with myself. Yeah. I hope you're enjoying the Up Your Mistletoe. I know a bunch of you are reading it because I've got crazy stats on traffic, so thank you for sharing. I was hoping that more people would read and that they would enjoy the story, but nobody's making comments. So I'm just going to assume, because the traffic's there, that you are enjoying yourself. You just want to enjoy yourself and not be bothered to comment. Fair. Totally fair. I'm good with all that. I just wanted to do that because I love you and I just wanted to be able to give you a story. I hope you're having fun. So someone asked me questions. Well, I'm being drilled by quite a few people on questions about the story. Let me explain something to you so that I don't have to answer any questions. I did something different with this story. I know that it has a little bit of a different feel because I tried an experiment, and maybe I'm failing, maybe I'm not, I don't know. I kind of had fun doing the story this way, but here was my idea. You know those kinds of stories, those kinds of books where the author is trying to to give you enough detail, but leave things like open-ended so that you can interpret things your own way, but the person sitting next to you reading the same book can interpret it a completely different way because they want to see what you come up with. So there could be multiple possible endings. There could be multiple motivations for the characters doing these things. That's what I wanted to do. I've always laughed about things with Santa Claus, and short story. Years ago, like decades ago, I had two good friends. One very dear friend, he passed away from cancer, and I remember I was coming out of church, and these two good men that I love very much, very much. Anyway, they're coming out. I'm coming out from the bottom of the church, the back parking lot. I'm walking out to my car, and the two men are coming. They're quite a bit older than me, but they're coming out the top of the church, and they're walking out to the front parking lot. Anyway, and I looked out and said, "Hey," I says, "How are you doing?" This is Christmas time, and they said, "Hey, Jamie," he says, "good to see you." And both of them said, "Merry Christmas." And I said, "Yeah." I says, "And up your mistletoe." Yeah, that, or maybe I said up your Hanukkah. That would be worse. I can't remember which one I said, but I know that one of the men was really, really upset. He walked off, and my other friend stopped, turned around, came down the stairs, walked right to me, and he's laughing. He came up to me and he says, I wouldn't say that again. I think you really upset him. So, anyway, here I am decades later writing a story about Up Your Mistletoe. Or with that title, it's not the same story. It's not the same thing. I'm rambling, I know. But we haven't talked in a while. You look good. You look good. Do you like my hat? Jessica made the hat for me. I love this hat. I'm wearing it everywhere. Out in public. Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. So today is December 15th, 2026. Yes, things are changing. No, it's not 4 in the morning. It is now 9:10 a.m. my time. So, good morning. I hope you're having a wonderful time, a wonderful December. I hope you're out and being kind to people and getting presents for people and saying kind things to people and being happy and contributing to the spirit of the season. Yeah. I'm dealing with bird thieves. Yeah, bird thieves. I hate those. I don't want to buy a BB gun because I love birds. I love all birds. But man, those little buggers. They keep eating all the chicken food. They fly in. These little birds that are like this big. There's like a bajillion of them. There's probably like close to 100. Really close to 100. But it feels like a bajillion. And I go and I throw out food that's really expensive to buy these bags of feed for our chickens. And I'm throwing them out, doing scratch. And then I've got a great big feeder that has the protein pellets, hoping that they'll lay eggs, which they're still doing pretty good. And then as soon as I walk away and I come back, and the feeder and everything is empty. I know I got 20-something chickens. They can't eat all that feed in one day. They can't do it. And I'll come out during the day and I look down there and there's a bajillion birds. Okay, close to 100. A bajillion birds are like down there and they're eating everything. They're so small they're actually going into the feeder and sitting there in the feeder. I caught them. I caught them. They're guilty. But I don't want to hurt them. But I can't afford to feed the neighborhood. Anyway, that's frustrating. Merry Christmas. What else? Having a great time with the family. Had grandkids over last night. That was fun. Yeah. Had Truly over. We did coloring together. She wanted to color with Grandpa. So we sat at the table. I made some coloring pages for us. Some nativity scenes-ish. And then we sat down, we colored. And I got to use coloring pencils. The ones that were sent to me as a gift for Christmas. That was fun. We had way too much candy and way too much pie, and we had a wonderful dinner at taco salad. That was fun. can't think of anything else. I've been playing a little bit of 7 Days to Die. Yeah, still doing that. Playing with my brother, and Simon joined in. And it was fun because we redid the world and updated it, and now it's far more terrifying, and I still can't play it by myself. Yep, zombies is a thing. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Welcome, all of you new subscribers. There's a bunch. I didn't take down your names, but I'm glad you're here. I'm really glad you're here. I will give one recommendation. I'm actually going to look it up here while we're sitting here. I want you to read something today. It's by Delena Marr, and I read it this morning, and it altered my mental and emotional state and my thoughts about 2026. And I'm really, really excited about this. Really excited. So she wrote an article that went out this morning. It's called Awareness. Awareness is the first quiet signal that something in your creative life is shifting. Yeah, it is. You should read that. If you are a writer, if you're creative, you should read that. So I'm going to put a link in the description below because it's fabulous. Her whole series about joy is fantastic. You've got to read this stuff. But Awareness this morning, that just hit the spot this morning. It's the perfect one for today. It's Monday. It gets us all supercharged to achieve amazing, seemingly impossible things. It's not impossible. It's probable. But yeah, read Awareness. So let's see. What was the other thing? There was something else. I should check this. Hold on one sec. I am now checking live while I'm doing this. Okay. Somebody else. Conversations about AI have been going on again. Like they've stopped, right? But I read an article, and I was actually tagged by Tell Me a Mystery, and it was a wonderful thing that she did. Thank you, Anne. I thought that was fantastic. But she left me a link to someone who is also talking about AI, and I think he probably has a view that I relate to the most. I completely relate to, but I'm learning so much from Alicia McCallum. But James Blatch, is it Blatch? It's not Blanche, it's Blatch, Blatch. But James has been writing about AI, his views on AI, and yeah, I think we need to invite him also to join us on the Fiction Cartel. Yeah, but he's a fascinating man, fascinating writer. I really enjoyed his views on AI, and he's also been doing articles on scams that are being exercised. What do you say? Put upon, launched against, that'll work. Launched against writers. It's just sick. It's sick, But I reached out and asked James if he would be willing to be on a podcast on Nothing About This Is Safe. He said yes. See how this is working? I'm really looking forward to that because I think we can have really, really good conversation. Yeah, he and I, we're going to be friends. Yeah, he just doesn't know yet. That's about it. I have lots of parties this week. I'm excited about having parties, going and seeing my kids. We decided to split things up this year. Didn't have family Christmas party anymore. My kids' families are getting too big. We get them all together and we don't really visit the way that we want to visit. So Kathy Lynn and I have been visiting all of our kids and our grandkids, one family at a time. And so, it's a lot more parties, but we could sit down and spend time with our individual grandchildren. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So I enjoy that. So I got 2 more of those this week. And that's it. We're recovering. I'm advancing things and I'm getting on Pinterest. Alicia's helping me with that. It's cool. It's getting there. Vamping my PayHip store, and decided to do something. I can let you in on this. From now on, and I'm going to go back retroactive with these books, I'm going to make a version of all the books that are digital and print version, the special. I told you I was going to do a collector's edition of all these various books. But also the digital version, when you buy them from me, I'm going to add extra stuff. So I'm going to make it so that all the digital version, if you buy directly from me, you're going to get way more stuff that will not be published anywhere else. Why? Because you should get extras if you get it right from the author. I don't give a crap if you want it. If you're going to get it on Amazon or any of these other outlets, Barnes & Noble or anything else, you get the regular book. Nothing wrong with that. But considering that I can make the exact same file, and I personally will make 20 to 30% more money just buying from me directly, and I can give you something directly that's way better than the regular product that is sold through Amazon. I'm not giving Amazon my money. So I'm going to give you an option, but you get more if you come with me. That's how it should work. So that's what I'm going to do. Fun. I'm learning all sorts of stuff. And it's Christmas. I got so many trees in my house. I got lights everywhere. Yeah. If I could figure out how to hook Zeke up to Christmas lights, I probably would. Anyway, that's it. I miss hearing voices. I do miss that. But that's it. Be awesome, which means just be you. You know you are more than you think you are, right? You thought you'd have a break. You thought you'd have a break from me telling you that? No. It's December. You should know that even more. God believes in you. I believe in you. So have a good day. Have a great week. Have fun. Love people. Be kind. And we'll see you next time.